Yeah. Welcome, folks, to the broadcast of the Joe Lang Final here in the 17th annual edition of the game. Gloucester's going to get started here, and the Pitman Panthers, who just won their first game on a walk-off single by Jude Engstrom. Guess who the starting pitcher is? Jude Engstrom. Don't have much time to introduce, but Jude Engstrom is going to throw the first ball of the game, and it's 1-0. Yeah, I thought I had much more time than that, but it's 2:30. We were supposed to start the game at 2, but some delays in both games made it so that was really necessary. Here's a ground ball out to shortstop, and Hudson Rue is the first out of the ball game. I didn't even have time to flip my scorebook over. Because they were introducing the Gloucester players, and I never had time to...
Yeah, they didn't have much of a pregame because it was running so late.
Yeah.
Do they have lights here?
They do, as you can see, all around.
Well, I can't see right now.
Ah, there's a ground ball in the left field, a base hit. First single off the bat of Gloucester's number 1, Chris Ruggieri. This will bring up Seth McConnell. Seth McCormill. Let's go over the Gloucester batting lineup, shall we? For the Lions, as coached by Greg Galbraith, it is Jake Siebert, the shortstop, Chris Ruggieri, the third baseman, Seth McCormill, the first baseman, Gavin Wiener, the second baseman, Russell Medler is the pitcher, the right fielder is Cody Gardzalik, and the catcher batting 7th is Jason Bauer, the DH batting 8th is Gavin Zane, and the center fielder batting 9th is John Daly. Gage Myers is in left field, but is not in the order. Another throw back to first, but it's going to skip away. They're going to hold him there, though.
Did you get to talk to Greg before the game?
A little bit. You know, he was a former coach of mine, and he gave me some lessons back in the day, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and so it was good to catch up. Like seeing an old friend.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Very good guy. There's a fly ball out to right, caught by Kyle Kubat, and there is 2 down. We'll bring up Gavin Wiener.
Now batting number 17, Gavin Wiener.
Drop my pen somewhere. I got another one. Fun. Hopped up, right field side. Foul. 0-2 quickly. Oh, a good one. Yeah, I think I dropped my pen somewhere. I'll have to look at it after the break, or during the break. Well, they got him. They picked him off at first. That's going to end the inning. How about it? Chris Ruggieri picked off at first. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Pitman. Here in the bottom of the first, Gloucester got out quickly. They had a single from Chris Ruggieri, but he was picked off to retire the side. Russell Medler is the starting pitcher for the Gloucester City Lions this afternoon in the Joe Lang Classic Final. The starting lineup for the Pitman Panthers will be in left field, batting leadoff Connor Sharkey. Braden Sharkey's in center field, batting second. Stephen Devaney is the third baseman, batting third rather. Hudson Rue is the cleanup man at shortstop. Jake Sharrow is the catcher, batting fifth. Drew Keefe is the second baseman, batting sixth. Jude Engstrom is the pitcher, batting seventh. Braden Yorty is the first baseman, batting eighth. And the right fielder is Kyle Kubat, batting ninth. Again, sorry about the late start, folks, to the broadcast. I had no idea we were running that far behind, and I was just kind of doodling around, and I was like, wait a second, they're about to start the game.
Well, they were doodling around on the field.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah, so didn't really have a whole lot of time to prepare. It's 1-0.
Rolling with the punches.
Yeah, that's exactly what we do here. So it'll be Sharkey, Connor Sharkey, Braden Sharkey, and Stephen Devaney. The first three for Pitman. That one is in the dirt, skips away from Gloucester's catcher. And it is going to be quickly 2-0. And a strike, 3-1. And just like that, on 5 pitches, he's got himself a walk.
Do we know if they're twins? Are they in the...
Yeah, they are twins.
Yeah.
They're in the same class, yeah.
Okay. Just curious, because we've got our own twins back in Audubon.
Yeah, with the Dempsey brothers.
And then McCracken.
Right, McCrackens as well, although I don't think Brayson plays baseball. Or at least he used to.
Yeah.
Now he's much more of a football guy. Here's a line drive. Whoa, what a catch. They're going to throw back to first, and it's going to sail. And now going to second base is going to be Connor Sharkey. He's going to try to get into second base. And oh my goodness, it's a double play. How in the world do you score that? Wow. A 7-3-4 double play, and that'll be 2 out for Stephen Devaney. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't say I've seen that one before.
I could barely keep up with that play. That was crazy.
First pitch. It's a strike. 0-1. There's a ground ball in the center field, a base hit. And Devaney will make up for the double play earlier in the inning with a single of his own, and this will bring up Hudson Rue. Game 2 of the doubleheader here in Pitman. Pitman beat Gateway 3-2 in 8 innings on a walk-off single by Jude Engstrom. Gloucester beat Glassboro 12-9 to advance to the final round of the 4-team tournament, the one-day show. So Gateway and Glassboro will play, or are playing, over at the JV field. One's upstairs, 1-1.
Consolation game?
Yes. Haddon Township is having their tournament today, and so is Haddonfield, the Russ Spicer tournament. Everybody's got their own tournament named after a pioneer of baseball in their area. Although even though Audubon hosts the Ralph Shaw tournament, they usually don't participate a whole lot in other tournaments around the area. They usually just keep to themselves. It's 1-2 count. Here's a rocket, deep left center field, going over, and that's going to be caught out there and left by Ruggieri to retire to side. We go to the second inning. No score here from Alcyon Park in the Joe Lang Classic Championship. Top of the second, 1 inning down and no score in the Joe Lang Classic Final here between the Gloucester City Lions and the Pitman Panthers here on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. Gloucester went down 1-2-3 in the first inning. Here's a fly ball, deep left center field. That's going to be caught out there in center by Braden Sharkey, and there's one down. So 1 up, 1 pitch, 1 down. Ball 1. A windy afternoon, but still a pleasant day here from Alcyon Park in Pitman. And there's a fly ball, deep left. No doubt. No, never mind. It's off the wall. That's going to be a double for Russell Medler. And a runner on second. I tell you, with the angle of the baseballs and how they're being hit, it looks like it's a home run almost every time.
Oh, I thought it was too.
I need to hold more restraint as a runner on second.
I think the wind has kind of pushed it back.
I think the wind is now blowing in a little bit, and it's maybe affecting the baseballs and how it travels.
Yeah, because that should have gone out, but the wind definitely caught it.
And also keep in mind that the outfield fence out here down the left field line is 310 feet, which compared to my home park of Audubon and Hank Greenberg Field, that is maybe 10 or 15 feet shorter than what it is out there. You know, you kind of have to get used to that and how everything kind of operates. But
yeah.
There's Cody Gardzelick. And now Sharrow and Devaney, or rather Engstrom, will talk. Grzelcyk, and then Jason Bauer, the catcher for Gloucester. Engstrom was the starter in my first DWB showcase game of the year versus Woodstown in Pitman. Throw back to second, nothing going on there. That one is going to skip away and go into third is going to be Medler. Although that will be Kevin Wall, the pinch runner, for Medler being the pitcher with 2 down, or 1 away rather. Two balls, 1 strike. And now it's 3-1. Full count, and swing and a miss. So Grzelcyk down on strikes, and there's 2 down. It's going to bring up Jason Bauer.
Jason Baker.
Oh, that's okay. My card says a U, but I guess it's Baker. Well, the only way to check is NJ.com. See if there's an impasse here, but we're not going to have time to. Here's a fly ball out to right center field, and a huge collision out in right center, and the ball dropped. I thought he held on to it, but it's going to be an RBI double for Jason Bauer, and 1-0 Gloucester. And I think at least one of the 2 out there in right, that's going to be Kubat. That was a nasty collision, and now John Hopley and the rest of the Pitman baseball staff, they're going to come out and talk to Kubat and make sure he's okay.
They hit, I believe, head to head.
Yeah. I don't know if my camera got it, but
I'm gonna check the replay.
actually, no, that is Braden Sharkey that's down. Kyle Kubat is number 25. He's standing. So on second base is number 27, Aiden Daly, who's running for the catcher, Jason Bauer.
Yeah, that's painful.
That is really painful, and it's just he's driving around down there. It's terrible to see. So the entire outfield is talking.
Yeah, they'll take as much time as they need to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a terrible, terrible sight of nasty collision out in right center, and I highly doubt that Sharkey will stay in the game unless by some miracle he decides to get up and try to walk it off. I mean, would still be an incredible feat, but 1-0 Gloucester in the top of the second inning, and an injury timeout here for Braden Sharkey, the center fielder.
So I looked at the replay, and what happened was, you said number 2 is Sharkey?
Yes.
He had his hand up to get the ball.
Yeah.
And the other player hit him in the arm and the body as he was slamming down.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a hard hit.
Well, Braden Sharkey is up, and we will see what he will opt to do. I don't know. He's going out towards right field. Yeah, okay. He's trying to walk it off in a straight line.
I believe the trainer or a nurse, whatever they got there, is testing him.
Like for a concussion?
I don't know if they're for a concussion, but I don't think he got hit in the head.
I don't think he did either. And they are going to take him out of the game.
I think that's the safest thing to do.
After that kind of play, it's just, after he was down for so long, it's only the best thing that you can do. So Braden Sharkey will be removed from this game after being hit in a nasty collision out in center field. And it looks like the new center fielder will be number 22, which is... Okay, I see what they're going to do here. So Kyle Kubat will go to left field, and Connor Sharkey, the left fielder, will go to center, and now playing right will be number 7, Jackson Austin. So he will now be in the game in right. So a couple of defensive changes as beyond the game of baseball. That just really hurts to see, and hopefully he is okay. So runner on second for Gloucester. And with 2 outs in the top of the second, really hope that Braden Sharkey is okay. Best of luck to him. Sending thoughts and prayers his way. But unfortunately, the game of baseball, whether you like it or not, must move on. After Jason Baker, which I did confirm that it is Baker. He did write it down wrong in the lineup. It will now be Gavin Zane, the DH. So Russell Medler, his pinch runner, which was Kevin Wall, scored on the RBI double and a fly ball right. Going over is Jackson, and he made the catch. Inning over. So Braden Sharkey removed from the game after a nasty collision in center field, and Gloucester gets a run on an RBI double off the bat of the senior, Jason Baker. Going to the bottom of the second, 1-0, Lions over the Panthers. Jake Sharrow's the first to hit for Pitman here in the bottom of the second. Gloucester leads 1-0. Jason Baker at a fly ball to right center, and a nasty collision by Kyle Kubat and Braden Sharkey ensued, scoring Kevin Wall from second base, and Braden Sharkey was removed from the game. Kyle Kubat is now in left, and the first pitch is a ball to Jake Sharrow. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Pitman Panthers in the second inning. That'll be Sharrow, Drew Keefe, and Jude Engstrom, the pitcher, who had the walk-off hit in the 8th inning. It's inside.
In game 1.
Yes, he did in the first game.
That's how we got here.
That's how we got here. And Gloucester beat Glassboro 12-9 in the back-and-forth one.
Wow.
In order to advance to the final. Rio to Sharrow. Just getting started here in the bottom of the second. 1-0 Gloucester. That one misses inside, and a 4-pitch walk to Jake Sharrow.
Number 20, Drew Keefe.
And this is going to bring up Drew Keith. Another strike. One and two. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Keith. First K on the afternoon for Russell Medler. So we're going to bring up Jude Engstrom. So Jude played hero in the bottom of the 8th of game 1 as here's a ground ball back out to the mound on a bunt. Throw to first in time, and there's 2 down. But now he's going to get stranded off the bag, and it's going to be a double play. I don't know what that was all about, but Jake Sharrow stood like 5 feet off the bag, and he just didn't go back. So we go to the 3rd, 1-0 Gloucester. Top of the 3rd inning here from Alcyon Park, home of the Pitman Panthers. Have ourselves a 1-0 ball game between the Gloucester City Lions and the Pitman Panthers here in the 17th annual Joe Lang Classic Final. Jude Engstrom is going to be facing some Gloucester batters here in the top half. He's rolled through pretty strong as the first pitch is a line drive into center field. Oh no, never mind. What a catch. Hudson Rue, 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Oh, sure that would be a base hit based off of how that ball was going, so apologies there, 1 away. This broadcast is brought to you in part by DJK Roofing, South Jersey's #1 roofing supplier with over 200 5-star reviews on the web. Get a free quote today by calling Carmine Rampolla at DJK Roofing, 856-778-3900. That's 856-778-3900. 1-0. So Daly lined out to the shortstop on L6, and now this is Jake Siebert back at the top of the order. It's 3-0. So here's Chris Ruggieri after the walk. Whoa. Well, that was an interesting way to get out of the way from a hit by pitch. It's quite the unusual way to try to avoid it, have the ball go through your legs. 1-0. Runner on first for Gloucester. And one down. Here's a fly ball. Foul left field line. About a country mile away from home. Phillies are going to start in a couple of minutes versus the Colorado Rockies. That'll be a fun one. Throw back to first, nothing new. One down and a 1-1 count with a runner on first. Here in the top of the third. Gloucester leads by 1. Here's a fly ball out towards right. That'll be a catch. 8 out there, and it's 2 down. So Ruggieri flies out to right center, and this is going to bring up Seth McGormel. There's a first pitch foul down the third base line. Flared out towards third, and it's foul. Hey, nice play by the Gloucester third base coach. Always fun to see the defense on these coaches with no gloves. Another throw over to first, nothing going on. That one's going to get away, and going to second base will be Siebert on a wild pitch. That'll be 1-2. So Siebert on second base, and a 1-2 count. Another foul, wavered back towards the screen. That one skips away from Shero. Just seems like the defense for Pitman, which was so strong in game 1, just doesn't seem like they have it right now, although I could very well be wrong. 2-2. And there's a line drive into center field, a base hit. Picked up by Sharkey. Throw to the plate is going to sail, and it's going to be stopped and trapped by Sherrow, so a base hit. And now going down to second will be McGormel, so Gloucester has a runner on second and third with 2 down. Have another chance to score here. So Siebert on third, McGormel on second. We'll bring up Gavin Weiner. And Weiner will be intentionally walked. Pitman didn't want a taste, and he's now on first base. Bases are loaded, no more room at the end. There's a ball to Russell Medler. Bases loaded, 2 down, top of the third. Whoa! Wow. That gust of wind almost took out our whole crew. Throw him back to third, and he's safe. A lot of pickoff attempts. You can see the, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but you can kind of see the dirt kicking up. Very windy, a stiff wind. There's a pop up, country mile in the sky, and it'll go foul. Make it 2-1. There's a swing and a miss, 2-2. Just looking over the college baseball scores, Penn State Abington beat Gallaudet 42-14 today. They still scored 14 runs,
yeah,
but they lost by 28.
Yeah, you would think it's a good day when you score 14, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Not in that case.
Yeah. So that was something very surprising to see. So here we go, 3-2, full count, bases loaded. Oh, he's gonna step off. And now they're gonna throw back to third, and they're not gonna get him there. I think Gloucester wanted a balk called on Engstrom, which would have given them a run. Yeah, when you're set, you step off the mound, it's sometimes called a balk, but those rules are very ambiguous, and a bases loaded walk makes it 2-0 Gloucester. So Siebert scores on the intentional walk, on the walk on 3-2. He's going to bring up Cody Gardzilla. First pitch. There's the strike. 0-1. Foul ball. 0-2. boys enjoying the kids frolicking this time of year?
They were very curious about Pam Wilkins' broadcast.
Well, why didn't you give them a business card?
I should have.
That's not good advertising. They're two kids, probably like 5 or 6. They were coming up here and they were wondering what in the world was going on.
They thought we were taking pictures, but I showed them that we're live.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard you whispering to like the 5-year-olds and everything like that.
Hopefully I didn't interrupt the broadcast too much.
Oh no, I was curious. But 1 and 2, bases loaded. And a foul ball again, back behind the plate. Sharrow can't get there. Still bases loaded for Gloucester. They lead 2-0. One, two. And another foul ball. The ball hit off of the chain link fence that dips down in front of the field, and Sharrow was looking up and he didn't know where the ball was, and it landed like a foot next to him. Still 1 and 2. There is a strike 3 on the outside corner. Gartelik is retired to retire the side. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Gloucester over Pitman. Braden Yorty, the first baseman, leading it off in the bottom of the third. For the Pitman Panthers, they trail 2-0 versus the Gloucester City Lions. Folks, don't forget, after today, down in Atlantic City, in that area, in Linwood, for coverage of the Coaches vs. Cancer Classic. DWB itself won't be there, considering that BFA Sports has an exclusivity contract with Game Changer and covering that whole weekend. And also at 9:30 a.m. on Sunday, I'll be on the color commentary for Washington Township and Hamilton, and also for the 11 a.m. game, which right now, I was trying to look at the image and see what that one was. That is Timber Creek and Cherry Hill East. Pop up in the right center field. Off my daily, one away. So Timber Creek and Cherry Hill East, and then Audubon and Spotswood, I'll be on the play-by-play. Yeah, hold on to that thing. The wind is real bad out here. First pitch foul. with where we're at with the trees, the wind just really carries. Not really a whole lot you can do about it. The ground ball that's going to shoot in the right field for a base hit. So 1 out single. And here's Connor Sharkey, who was in left and now has moved to center field following the injury of his twin brother, Braden Sharkey. First pitch from Medler is a foul ball. Strike. 1-2. Annoying wind, isn't it? Here's the ground ball. A little bit of a chopper out towards short. There's one on the first. In time, double play. And Gloucester's getting out of another jam. We go to the fourth. 2-0 Lions. Here in the top of the fourth inning, it's time for DWB Trivia Time. Today's question is, what MLB team is considered the oldest, being founded in 1869? Oh my goodness. The tent just caught it. Wow.
I didn't even buy a ticket on that flight.
Okay, so the first pitch foul. The options are the Phillies, the Yankees, the Red Sox, or the Reds. What's your answer?
The Red Sox.
You're going to say the Red Sox? All right. Well, we'll reveal that in the bottom of the fourth. 0-1 count. And another pop-up out towards first. This one should be in play, and it'll just land foul near the Pitman bullpen. Oh, excuse me, folks. Excuse me. That's down low, 1-2. Jason Baker. And a ground ball out to Rue at short. Throw to first. It's a rocket, and it's going to pass. past the first baseman, Yordi. It's going to go out towards the Pitman bullpen, and holding at second is Baker. So an E6, and Gloucester's got a runner on second. I knew that wasn't going to work. Well, you almost caught flight. Runner on second for Gloucester. That'll be Bauer. So here's Gavin Zane. Flew out to right to end the second inning. He's 0 for 1 in this one. But Gloucester's got a 2-0 lead. Swing and a miss. That will go back, going to third, and the throw is in time. Wow. Gloucester third base coach literally threw his helmet off because he couldn't believe the call. And I don't think much of the Gloucester faithful appreciated that either. So no runners are aboard, and with one away, Bauer is retired after trying to get to third base. Time is called. So Gavin Zane now with no help, and a line drive in the right. Going over is Austin Jackson. Base hit. So Zane is aboard. And now here will be John Daly. First pitch from Jude Engstrom to John Daly is a pop-up way up there. Out towards shallow right. The wind's going to carry this one all the way foul. That one was hovering over second base and it hit its way foul. How about it? Oh,
We're going to have another collision.
yeah, I thought we would too, but hang on. One ball, one strike to John Daly. And he takes one right down Broadway, 1-2. It's in the dirt. 2-2. Beautiful afternoon here in Pitman, albeit a windy one. Engstrom looking to get out of the jam. He wavers one out towards Rue, makes the catch. Here's the throw to first, and it one's going to take another bad bounce and hit off the fence. That's the second time I've seen that one take a bad bounce off Rue's throw. Now there's two down. The line drive to the shortstop. Jake Siebert up for his third time. He is 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out so far in this one. Throw to first, nothing going on. Siebert, 1-0. Runner on first, 2 down, top of the fourth. Gloucester leads by 2. 2-0. Can you feel the resistance? Boy. I think he just took flight again. Oh my goodness. Somehow the camera is not affected by it. Not much. 3-0. That's ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Siebert.
Feels like hurricane. What the heck?
So John Oakley's going to talk to his man.
The weather's down.
Let's get a quick. Just gonna turn it around real quick. Hold on. Oh, of course now the wind dies down.
Yeah.
This is the tent that we use to,
Keep our equipment safe.
yeah, to keep all the equipment safe. So that's the setup
And I'm
right there.
literally like holding on.
Yeah, like we're deer line right there.
Oh my goodness.
And this is where we are. Oh, here we go. What a beautiful day. Beautiful park. So Jude Engstrom still getting work in. Here's the first pitch. There's the strike. He just... They keep...
I mean, I'm a
Yeah. Wow. I've never seen wind this bad. It was bad in Woodstown, but not so bad that things were falling over.
We had rain bad, which is why we have the tent.
Yes. 2-1. Now the wind is gone. It's gone.
Jinxed it.
2-1. I like a little organized chaos in my life. 2-0. Gloucester leads. Runner on second and a line drive. Bear into left field towards the corner. And Kubat will wave his hands in the air like he just don't care. And it's going to be a double. Off the bat of Siebert. No, it did not. So runners are on second and third. Ruggieri. And then McCormill will be at the plate. Here's Seth McCormill. Engstrom in a bit of a jam. Although, hold on a second. No, they did get a run because Gavin Zane came on to score on the ground rule double. My apologies.
That's what I thought. Okay. I was
So
wrong.
it is 3-0 Gloucester. What's that? Ah, gotcha. 1-0 count to Seth McCormill. If this inning were to continue, Gavin Wiener, who was intentionally walked, is on deck. There's a strike. Hold on for dear life. hands.
On the table.
On the table.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the saga
I don't
continues.
get paid enough for this, folks.
Yeah. 1-1. And that one's in the left field. Scoring is going to be Ruggieri, and here he comes. He will score. It's going to make it 5-0. Wow. Gloucester jumps out to a big 5-0 lead. And a runner on second after the hit by McCormill. And the hits keep coming.
Batting number 17, Gavin Wiener.
So here's Wiener. First pitch. Wiener shoots one foul. Wiener leaning back. Oh, 1. That one's in the dirt. Throw down to third. There. Oh, he's going to be saved. They were looking for a call there. So it is 1-1. Runner on third, and I think John Hopley's not exactly happy about that play. Because, yeah, they called him safe at third. I don't know exactly, but I don't know. They're going to talk it over. So maybe a little bit of a frustrated Pitman coach, but nonetheless, the call stands, and it's going to be a runner on third for Gloucester. Wrong school. 1-1. Gloucester looking to put up a 6th spot in this ball game. They'll step off. In the dirt, 2-1.
As the runner went to third, did he have to tag?
No, he had to tag the runner.
The runner?
So
Yeah, it's hard to tell in the replay.
Yeah.
It looked like this foot was on the bag, but I didn't think it was a force out.
yeah, it wouldn't. There's no force outs on
Stolen base.
on stolen bases. No. 3-1, 2 outs. Runner on third. Strike 2. Full count. Engstrom throws over. Nothing going on there. And that is ball 4. The inning will continue. And runners on first and third for Gloucester. 5-0 Lions.
Batting number 34,
Because I would imagine at some point, Hopley's got to go talk to Engstrom. And I mean, we had just talked to him a couple of hours ago after the walk-off single in the 8th inning.
That would be hard enough as a pitcher coming into the second game, but he played the whole first.
Yeah, at first base. I mean, most of these guys played the whole first game. Here's a ground ball out to third. Bad hop. Throw across the diamond is a bit of a low throw, and that's going to skip away. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Coming around and going to score is Wiener. And at second base on the error, taking complete advantage of it is Medler. And it is 7-0 Gloucester. So Medler's going to be pinch run for here. Wow. So now running at second again will be Kevin Wall, as now John Hopley's going to come out here, and seems like no action in the Pitman bullpen, but something could always change. And Engstrom is going to come out of the game. So pitching change here presented by Crowley's Printing. The fourth inning continues. We go to a quick break. 7-0 Gloucester. New pitcher for the Pitman Panthers, and it is going to be Drew Keefe getting the task in a 7-0 ball game in the fourth. Colin Ambrosius moves over to second base. We're going to talk it over with Jake Sharrow about strategy here, as Gloucester is going to bring up their ninth man to the plate. Oh my goodness. We should show that on air.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow.
Sorry, folks.
Tent just took flight. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, this is why it's so windy. This is what's coming.
So this is the calm before the storm. It's 0-1, by the way. Take a look at this. Look at that. That is, I'll play it here. That is going to be coming our way. So by about 6:30.
As soon as this game is over, we're getting in.
Yeah, we are packing it up. I have not seen it this bad in a long time.
The wind just literally picked up the table, and I had to grab it and push it back down.
Yeah, here's a pop-up, out foul. Stray foul ball. Oh, some kids are getting to that one. 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second for Gloucester. Yeah, hold on for dear life there.
I'm holding down the fort, literally.
Yeah, quite literally. Here's a fly ball out to right. It's gonna split, and oh, just off the glove of Ambrosius, picked up by Jackson Austin, and it's now 8-0 as Gloucester plates another run. It's gonna bring their 10th man up to the plate. They're going to bring in Gardzalek, and they're going to put in a pinch runner. Although, no, never mind. They're just going to talk to him, I think. And they're just going to go for strategy.
is the longest 2-out inning I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah. They are going to put a pinch runner out there. Number 10, Keegan Cohen. And Jason Baker will bat. He started off the inning with an E6, got all the way to second base, but was called out at third trying to steal. Here's a liner into left. That's a base hit. And everybody's going to move up 90 feet, so runners on first and second as Pitman just doesn't seem to have it in this one. Although,
Can't get that third out.
yeah, it's just they got the second out in the first 3 batters.
Yeah.
Baker was out going to third. There was a line out, or rather a single to by Gavin Zane, and then John Daly flew out to the center fielder Sharkey, and it looked like they were smooth sailing. And then single, ground rule double, another single, walk, single, and that's where we are now with the 11th batter of the inning, and a grand total of 6 runs scored in the 4th. First pitch. There's a rocket out to center, but straight away and caught by Braden Sharkey to retire to side. After 11 batters, Gloucester scores 6 going to the bottom of the 4th. You know what? We still have trivia time to do in the bottom half of the 4th.
Yeah.
So long ago, it's 8-0 Gloucester. Bottom of the 4th inning, it's time for DWB Trivia Time. Today's question is, which MLB team is considered the oldest, being founded in 1869? The options are the Phillies, Yankees, Red Sox, and Reds. You said Red Sox, but the answer, you have to get rid of the OX. It's the Reds. That is D. That is the correct answer. So, yeah, that's the oldest baseball team out there. 1869. Not the oldest professional baseball team, but the oldest team that is still a part of Major League Baseball in terms of unbroken years. But first pitch is a strike. 0-1 to Jackson Austin. The new right fielder who came in after Braden Sharkey was taken out of the game due to an injury, and that's a ball. 1-0. No, he called a strike. Never mind. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Jackson Austin. That's a foul ball. Medler's 0-2 is away. 1-2. There's a fly ball out towards center field, and it is caught on a line to John Daly.
Now batting for Pitman, number 1.
It is Stephen Devaney. First pitch to Devaney. Here's the 1-0. Had to step out for a second. Oh, here we go. Line drive to right. Oh, he held on to that. Wow.
What a catch.
What a play to do it in traffic. And Gardzilla lost his hat. Did that Zach Beebe style.
Yeah.
And there's 2 down. There's Hudson Rue. He had to step out for a second because there was a piece of tree pollen that flew up into my nose. It's that time of year, doing outside baseball broadcasts, and all heck breaks loose. It's upstairs to Rue. Pitman still looking to crack the scoreboard, down by 8. One-0. Inside, 2-0.
I don't think this wind is dying down anytime soon with that storm coming.
Oh yeah, it only might get worse.
Yeah.
There's a strike. 2-1. If this inning were to continue, Jake Sharrow would be next for Pitman. That is upstairs. 3-1. Oh, here's a fly ball out towards right center. And it's over the head of Gardzilla. It's gonna go to the wall. Rue is going for 2. He's not gonna stop. He's going for 3. Throw down is going to sail past everyone. And he's gonna stay in there. So a 2-out triple for Hudson Rue. There's another Gloucester hat casualty right there.
I'll tell you what though, looked like he had a good beat on the ball and I could see the wind.
Yeah, the wind just shifted and it went over his head. Yeah.
So the outfielder didn't play it badly.
Almost like a tornado, yeah.
And just picked it up.
Windy day here in Alcyon Park. First pitch is a strike to Jake Sharrow. 2 outs and a runner on third. 8-0 Gloucester over Pitman. Definitely not the score that I was expecting, but still the score you see on your screen nonetheless. The great thing about all this wind is that the camera is firmly planted enough where it's not moving at all. Yeah, including yourself.
Yeah. The floor of the tent is pumping up. Holy mackerel.
That's a ball. To Sharrow. From Medler. Swang and a miss, and the side is retired. We go to the 5th. 8-0 Gloucester. beautiful Pitman Water Tower here in the top of the fifth. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Janara Furness, Rodan and Fields, independent consultant. Check her Facebook page for live sales and deals. Still trying to keep things calm, cool, and collected is Drew Keefe on the mound and an 8-0 Gloucester lead. He's going to try to bunt. That'll be a strike to John Daly. Oh, and 2. Upstairs, Sharo had to get out of the crouch. 1 and 2. Throw down to first on the swing and a miss. There's 1 away. So 1 away and nobody on for Jake Siebert, who's up for his 4th time. Oh, sorry folks. It's that time of year. Spring has sprung, and so have the allergies. There's another strike, 0-1. Because we are in an 8-0 ball game, if Gloucester scores 2 more runs and Pitman cannot match that, then we would officially get mercy rule territory. It is still a bit early, but due to the impending inclement weather, we will not have a proper post-game show, no interview at the end of this one. We're going to try to get out of here as soon as possible so that the thunder doesn't bite us. There's a line drive out to Rue. Throw to first is in time. 2 down. So Siebert is retired, and this is going to bring up Chris Ruggieri. Two and 0 to Ruggieri. And there's a fly ball. The question is, does the wind hold it? It will. Out and right, and making the play is Braden Sharp on the side. He's retired. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 8-0 Gloucester. Here in the bottom of the fifth, wind is still killing us. It messed up my dramatic shot. It is still quite bad. It is not. It really isn't. Oh my goodness. It's 1-0. Maybe it's because we're up on the hill. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Hold it over on me.
Wow. There's a swing in a minute. Look at the dirt. Look at all the dirt and dust flying up. That is very evident as to.
I apologize. What's the count?
It's it's 1-1. Yeah, I didn't even know. Russell Medler's still. Oh my goodness! Look at that! Wow. That was an entire cloud of white smoke or white dust.
Yeah.
That just came up. So the wind is now hitting the field as well, not just us, not us unlucky ones. And it's 2-2. Now it's fine for another 30 seconds, but swing and a miss. Medler with another strikeout. Bring up Engstrom. That's in the dirt. So it'll be Keefe who struck out, Engstrom, and then Braden Yordy. Grounder, foul. And it's 1-1. So Gloucester with a comfortable lead. It's 8-0. 1-1. And it's inside, 2-1. There's a strike. 2-2. There's a foul ball. Count should be full. And that is ball 4. So 1 out walk for Engstrom. He's gonna bring a Braden Yordy. There's a strike, 0-1. Here's another one, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Didn't realize that the camera had,
The wind took the camera.
yeah. Swing and a miss, 2 down. Now Kyle Kubat with Engstrom on first and 2 down and an 8-0 Gloucester lead. Swing and a miss. 1-1. windy day here in Pitman. There's another one, 0-2. Medler looking to hold Pitman to 0 runs through 5. Swing and a miss. Inning over. Panthers gonna take it for a ride again. Look at how bad this is. It is. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I want to go to break or just keep it on this. Of course, now the wind dies down, but we go to the top of the 6th and look like Pitman Fire Department is here for something. We'll go to break. It is 8-0 Gloucester. Top of the 6th inning, and Gloucester out to a comfortable lead over the Pitman Panthers. Drew Keefe still trying to save face just a little bit. 8-0 ball game. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Caroli's Printing and Panthers Design. Sorry, I had to bring up the ad here. The wind is so bad. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Caroli's Printing, banner signs, and apparel. The true one-stop shop for all your print and promotional needs with a 5-star Google rating. If you need graduation lawn signs and banners, flyers, A-frames, business cards, or envelopes done right, this is the place for you. There's a fly ball, country mile in the sky, out towards shallow center. Let's not have another collision. This time, Braden Sharkey comes down with it. So, Braden Sharkey is back in the game in right field.
Oh, yeah?
I just realized that he was taken out in the 2nd on a bad collision, but now he is back in right. Yeah, substitution rules are a little bit looser in high school ball, but because he was taken out because of an injury, I think the rules are a little bit more ambiguous. But so in center is Connor Sharkey, and Kyle Kubat is still in left.
Oh, that's good to see that he's back in there.
Yeah, and he's all right. Yeah, it's 2-0. Yeah, and also in an 8-0 game, you know, you're willing to let him back in a little bit. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one is a strike on a called check swing. It's 2-1.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the tournament points count towards their season, right?
All of the games do, yes.
In a conference?
Well, yeah, so the way that NJ.com and how New Jersey goes with playoff seeding is through something called power points, which is kind of an arbitrary system, but it basically is based off of who you play, how strong your schedule is, how strong their schedule is, and the score of the game. So like the Audubon Kingsway game, here's a ground ball out to second base, and there's one away. The Audubon Kingsway game got the Green Wave a whole bunch of power points because it was a Group 1 school beating a good Group 4 school.
Oh, okay.
So it's based off the size of the school, it's based off how good the other team is, and how strong the schedule is.
Or the BWP baseball.
I personally am not a huge huge fan of the system because it's widely unknown what math goes into the PowerPoints. And I've said before, you have the technology, give the people the formulas so that you know why one team is ahead of another, because it creates a lot of questionability when it comes to who gets in and who is out. So a base hit by Russell Medler, and I believe Kevin Wall for a third time is going to come out from pinch run, and he will. Two away, runner on first for Gloucester. This is going to bring up Cody Gardzelig. A fly ball on the first pitch, popped up, foul. First three for Pitman in the bottom half will be Connor Sharkey, Braden Sharkey, and Steven Devaney. One on one. Bug has joined us. 1-2. I find that so funny in the first game when that bee was stuck to my shirt. It was terrifying. I think many rational people would be scared of that. Grounder off of the leg. Keith, throw to first, in time, and what will technically be scored is a 1-4-3 ground out. Sends us to the bottom of the sixth, 8-0 Gloucester. Bottom of the sixth inning, we will have a full game this afternoon with Gloucester up 8-0 after the sixth. And in the bottom half, a pop-up out to first. And it's taken in by Gardzelig, or rather by McCornell, and there's one away.
Number 2, Braden Sharkey.
Foul ball. By the way, folks, earlier today we hit 800 subscribers on our YouTube page, Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. Thanks to everyone that was able to make that possible over the many years that I've been trying out this live stream stuff, and obviously a good step in my progress is there's a fly ball grounder out to left and a base hit. So Braden Sharkey back in the game after Jackson Austin came in for him after his injury. He is back, and he is back with a bang, a single. So here's Stephen Devaney. Devaney, his third time up, 1 for 2. And it's upstairs, 1-0. Foul ball. Up and in. Ball's 1 strike. Oh, here's a fly ball out to center field on a base hit. So runners on first and second for Pitman.
Now batting for Pitman,
Here's Hudson Rue. Runners on first and second for Pitman with 1 away. Back-to-back singles from the Panthers. There's a strike, going 1. Keep in mind, folks, that we are going to be covering 10 games from the Thank You Classic over the weekend of April 28th, 29th, and 30th. First games will be on Friday right here at Alcyon Park, as there's a little looper out to center field. Caught by Daly. 1 down, 2 down, rather. 2 outs, 2 on, 8-run lead for Gloucester. Here's Jake Sharrow. First games will be right here at Alcyon Park on Friday, April 28th. We're going to kick things off with Gloucester City and GCIT at 4 o'clock, and then Collingswood and Pitman at 7. Saturday will be in Franklin Township. We'll start off with a 10 a.m. Audubon and St. Joseph's Hamilton. 1 p.m. will be Egg Harbor Township and Shawnee. 4 o'clock will be Bishop Eustace and Ferris, and 7 o'clock will be Sterling and Kings Christian. The 2-1 to Sharrow is a fly ball out to center field. Daly backs up, but he is there, and the inning is over. 1 more to play here at Alcyon, 8-0 Gloucester. Top of the 7th, we got floating cars and everything here at Alcyon Park, although that is just a little bit of a directional thing for folks atop the snack stand. Drew Keefe still trying to hold down the fort, as the first pitch is going to be a hit-by pitch. A plunker for Gloucester. And this is going to bring up, lineup card.
Fly away lineup card.
Yeah. So hit by pitch to Baker. So here is a new batter for Gloucester. Is Mason Jankowski. And he's also going to be hit by a pitch.
Yep.
Back to back. And John Hopley's coming out to home plate, and he is going to talk to his man after back-to-back plunkers. On 2 pitches nonetheless. And they're going to talk it over here. Not really a whole lot of strategy to go over an 8-0 ball game. Don't hit people. Best advice I can give. So he'll stay out there. And he will now be tasked with facing John Daly. Jankowski on first, on second is Baker. In an 8-zip game, they're going to throw back. Nothing going on there. Outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 on. And a grounder out to short. Throw to third. They get the quickest out there. So runners will remain on first and second with 1 away. This will bring us back to the top of the order with Jake Siebert. With a fly ball out to right, taken in by Sharkey, and everybody will hold up, so 2 down. This will bring up Chris Ruggieri. Ruggieri with 2 on and 2 out. I guess the 8-0 game is kind of taking that is what it is. That is inside. Don't forget, folks, after today, I will be in Atlantic City starting at 9 o'clock on Sunday for Hamilton and the Blue Devils versus Washington Township and the Minutemen. BFA Sports will be there, courtesy of the Game Changer app. Watch all of the Coaches versus Cancer Classic games on the Game Changer app exclusively. 2 balls, no strikes. That one's upstairs. 3-0. outside is ball 4. Bases loaded. No more room at the end. And this is going to bring up Seth McGarmel.
McCormick.
Foul ball. That one's gonna go. 1-1. Up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing. Getting out of the bases loaded jam is Drew Keefe. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Crunch time for Pitman. 8-0. Gloucester going to the bottom half of the last inning in regulation. Scoreboard says it all. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 8-0 Gloucester over Pitman. Sorry, gotta bring that one back a little bit, and there we go. So here we go. Crunch time for Pitman. As their first batter will be Drew Keefe, who wavers at 1 and misses 0-1. The 1-1. Keefe is a swing and miss. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. So Keefe is retired after the swing and miss, and this is going to bring up Engstrom. Here's Engstrom, one away, and Gloucester's up 8-0. Pitman's been held scoreless all day. And a little floater out towards short, and it's going to take a bad bounce, and he will be safe. So Engstrom's up there, and he bounces one through the left side for a base hit on the infield.
Number 5, Brandon Yorty.
So here's Braden Yorty, runner on first, one down, bottom of the 7th inning. One 0. Two and 0. And that's in the dirt. 3 balls, no strikes. Right down Broadway, 3-1. There's another one. Started this game around 2:30, and it's only been about 2 hours. Or 3-2 rather. It's going to be ball 4, and everyone's going to move up. Kyle Kubat is the hitter. 2 on, 1 out, an 8-0 Gloucester lead. And that's in the dirt. Everybody holds up. Talk to him. Greg Galbraith coming out. Mid at bat. See what he says. So it's a 1-0 count to Kyle Kubat. Yorty on first, Engstrom on second base. And a liner in the left, fair ball, left field corner, and it will, he's gonna call it out of play. And that is going to give Pitman their first run on the ground rule double. So going back to third, Yorty will have to go back, and Pitman, like we said, on the board for the first time, 8-1. Maybe too little too late, but runners will be on second and third with 1 away. So the ground rule double down the left field corner, a little bit of a quirk about this ballpark, but you see it pretty commonly here.
Sharkey.
So Kyle Kubat with a ground rule double, putting Pitman on the board. Now, Connor Sharkey will be up. Junior left fielder. Upstairs. Engstrom came around to score. As that one's going to get away, here comes to the plate, and it'll be Braden Yordy who scores on the wild pitch, and he goes right into the dugout. It's 8-2. And now the runners on third for Pitman will be Kyle Kubat. So, hey, how about it? You could never say that Pitman did not go down without a valiant effort.
Right now, that can also be said for your mother.
I don't think that picked you up well, but what she said was you could also say that for my mother. So one thing that you can tell when a storm is coming is when clouds are moving fast. And these clouds are moving quickly. Layers upon layers. You can see they're moving across. Maybe the camera doesn't pick it up as well, but
Sure.
yeah, just trust us on that one. It's 3-0 to Connor Sharkey. As 2 runs have been plated for the Panthers. That's ball 4. Runners on first and third after the walk. Connor Sharkey. And here's Braden Sharkey back up. First pitch. Swing and a grounder. There's one. Throw to first. It's not in time, but another run will score. So the almost an around the horn double play would have ended it, but instead another run scores and it's 8-3 Gloucester. So the only runner that stands is on first as Stephen Devaney is going to try to tackle this one. Gloucester needs 2 more to secure the win. The 2023 Joe Lang Classic 17th annual. And they might do it right here. Grounder to short, flip to second, and it's in time. And the Gloucester City Lions make the best of Pitman after they had shut them out through 6 innings. They score 3 to try to claw back in the 7th, but it is too little too late. And Pitman will have to play second fiddle to Gloucester in this one. 8-3, the final. A good game, to say the least. And maybe it took a little bit longer in the 7th because of Pitman's comeback attempt, but everyone will shake hands at home plate, and we have another great day of baseball all done. Folks, the next time you'll hear from me again is on Sunday at 9 o'clock. I'll be on commentary for the Hamilton Blue Devils and the Washington Township Minutemen. I'm also going to be covering some of the cameras for Cherry Hill East and I believe some other, I think it's St. Augustine and Cherry Hill East at 11 o'clock. And then I'll be on the play-by-play for Audubon and Spotswood at 2, courtesy of BFA Sports on the Game Changer app from Linwood, New Jersey at Mainland Regional High School. And the next time we'll have a DWB broadcast will be Wednesday, April 26th, versus the Timber Creek Chargers and the Audubon Green Wave. From everyone here at DWB, by graphics crew Gavin Van Rel and Caleb Lane, my producer Donna Wilkins.
Let me get an interview, dog. Pitman loves me. Oh, man.
But they did lose 8-3, so they got to keep it happy somehow.
That's all right. If sending love, we'll take it.
Yeah, my producer Donna Wilkins and myself, Dan Wilkins, will see you either Sunday on the Game Changer app or Wednesday right here on Dan Wilkins Broadcasting. Have a good night, everybody, and if you're near me, stay away from the storms.